Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's resume our complete beginner's guide to Stoneshard with our two-handed axe Revenger here. And it's time to take on a new contract. We have food, 3 days, 2 days, 3 days, great. So I'm going to go over to the inn and put some stuff away. I don't know if I need to keep this. I don't plan on it, but, I don't plan on wearing it again. It's a low-level item, but I just hate to sell my unique stuff. So I'm going to drop that in there. I'm going to see what else do I need to carry. I'll take a spare plate, but I don't need to carry 2 pouches around. I'll save one. And this disenchantment scroll I do not need. This can be useful for identifying an item that you don't care about so that you can disassemble it with some of the armor skills and get salvage. But currently, I'm not planning on getting a cursed item or needing to remove anything, so I'm just going to leave that there. We will sort again, and we don't have enough money to buy a second crowbar right now because we spent a lot of money, and that's fine. We don't really need it. It's for longer dungeons that you really want that second one, but we will get it eventually. So let's go over here and talk to our guy. And Odar, what's up? Let's see. I'm done with the first task. What's next? So he wants me to go to the Oaken Barrel Brewery, and you could say I'd like to know what I'm dealing with, and then you could be like, you could tell him if you've talked to the carpenter, you can kind of probe him for more information, and he wants you to go basically kill the people at the Oaken Barrel Brewery. Now you can do that, you can go kill them, or you can do what I like to do, which is not kill them and kill Odar's thugs. Now it will hurt our reputation in Osbrook if we do it this way for the time being, but you could still get contracts, you could build it back up, and it gets you in good with the people in the Oaken Barrel Brewery, which is, I like that. I prefer that. It's up to you if you want to just kill these people and help the kind of corrupt Odar, or protect them and kind of expose Odar and make him be, truthful to the people in town, like the carpenter wants. That's what we're going to do. Now, I have, to do this quest, it's not on the time limit. So we can do this. You could do more contracts if you want, but I feel okay doing this. Now, however, to help myself, I am going to rest. I'm going to say, can I save the game? And this will not only save the game for us, but it will also give us an opportunity to... I'm going to rest. Let's see. So it's 13. I'm going to rest for 10 hours. If I rest for 10 hours, you will see that I get a nice, substantial vigor bonus. So I have 1,000+ turns of this benefit, which will help us with the fight or fights that we might get into. And from here, I'm just going to go to the road. We've repaired our equipment. We have food. How's our thirst situation? 17%. Okay, I'm going to drink from the well before we go. All right, now we're set. Just going to kind of go over here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, and we're going to walk this way. Now, expect some enemies. I'm going to get my crossbow out. And we're optimistic, which is good. We're on the road at night. It's a kind of dangerous time to be traveling. Area's not safe. So, we're going to be prepared for a scrum. Now, if we want, we can walk the edges. However, you can see we already came through here. These are our bolts, and took some people down, so We might have made the road a little safer for ourselves. There's a mushroom. I'll take a stick. There's another mushroom. If we find a leak, we're in business. Okay, and here we are on the map. We just need to go up this and then go over east one tile, and we have made it. Nettle. Garrick. Sticks. Alright, so we get some experience for discovering this place. Now, here's the deal. Your conversation here matters. If you say, looking for a fight, then come and get it, you will fight them. And sometimes you can walk them down, but sometimes not. So you say, fine, I'm leaving. And we need to return. We have some information, but what we need to do is talk to the carpenter to get more info on exactly what's going on. We got some because we heard the details, but we can get more. And because we found the plane from the carpenter, he will be willing to like spill the beans and give us the information that we need for a non-violent for the people of the Oak and Barrel Brewery, violent for Odar's thugs, which we will take out. So I'm just going to kind of go back to town. This is going to kill our vigor, by the way, but it's not the end of the world. Now, you could preemptively talk to the carpenter if you wish. And the hunter's chilling. Actually, the hunter is chilling, isn't he? I think I got rid of all my smoking mix. We could go back and pick up all of the loot, that we left behind at fort at the outskirts if we wanted to. But I gotta be honest with you, I'm not losing any sleep over that. So I'm just going to kind of walk around and wait for day to pass. Now, if you want to accelerate this, we have paid for a room, so we could just go over here and just rest in our bed for a bit. But you'll start to see people are moving around. And here we go. You see people are coming to work because it's getting to be in the morning. And now we can just go talk to the carpenter. And so you say, hey, about Dwar, and he's like, what? Don't play dumb. And, enough messing around. Haven't I brought you your plane? And he's like, fine. And so he tells you everything. What did Odar do? Thanks for the information. And, if we want to repair our crossbow, we can. And we did. Another thing you can do, if you'd like, is purchase these broadhead bolts, which do more damage. But the leaf-shaped bolts are the solid ones that we have. Sometimes he'll sell arrows that have more accuracy, bolts rather, but he's not right now. And we don't have any money anyway, so we're just using the generic ones. All right, so now we know the scoop. Let's go. Okay, so we've pressed the carpenter for more information about Dwar and his rightful ownership of the Oak and Barrel Brewery. And we're successfully getting around. We'll follow the road. And I'm going to click right here. I will go through the forest. Sometimes going through the forest can be dangerous. There's some good mushrooms because there can be animals. But not right there. All right, now you could say a new dialogue option appears. Hold on, you don't look like bandits. Odar sent me to liberate this place. And then now he'll bring over this, like, you know, other dude, Crom, and you'll be like, hey, what's going on? And you say, that's correct. Yes, I'm a mercenary. And then he promised me a cart and 2 horses. And so he's like, I'll give it to you plus some extra. And you say, deal, I might as well help you. And then he tells you where the gang is located, which is down here. So now we know where to go. For him, anyway. They have some stuff here that you could get for free. They do have a well, if you want to drink, right here. Anything that, that's on the ground, generally, you can pick up. They have a place to cook. They have some of that straw you can get, and they have hops and things that you can pick up that you may take. But a lot of their stuff is theirs, and don't take it or they will aggro. Alright, so we're going to go down, and we need to go this way. So I'm going to kind of just do our safe map travel technique. Just follow the northern portion here. Move over to the east 1. And then I'm going to go straight down like this. And some water. Don't go in the water. It makes you wet, gives you a debuff. The leeches are okay at helping you with some pain and medical issues, but we don't need it right now. And here we go. Take these blueberries. You're darn right. Alright, so expect trouble. Here's the lead. Great. And then this is the bad guy's camp. So what we want to do is find one at a time, if possible, like this guy. Okay, that's 2. But we're just going to walk back. No problem. Okay. Great. Got a strike. Oh, we got 2. I'm not... how many tiles do I have? 1, 2. I need to switch. And then I can pull this guy in. Okay, there's a bunch of them, so I am going to shout. Oops, sorry. War cry. And that guy's going to run away. He is bleeding, so he probably will die. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm going to kind of walk back. He did die from his blood. And then I'm going to move into this guy. Okay. Ooh, there's more. All right. So that's okay. We got a lot. Bring him back. And... oh, there's 4. Okay, so 4 is a ton. So when you get 4, we aggroed all of them. I'm going to move out to the next screen to the north. So you see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, and I don't want that many at once. These 2 should follow me. Now watch, when I go north, they will get to move, and they don't appear there, but then start walking away, and, oh, they didn't follow us. Okay, so they were a little too far away to follow us, which is interesting. So I'm going to go back down and see where they are. There they are. Okay, and I'm going to switch, and I'm going to step back. Now I'm going to go, and this will get us all 2 of them. Oh, you know what it is? I forgot about this. No, I tried this before. These guys actually have, I don't know if it's programmed in the game, but they behave a little bit differently to my, in my memory. They behave a little bit differently than regular guys who would just be on the road. They are really beholden to their home turf, and they are hard to pull off of their home. So I'm just going to reload and walk back down. And they're harder to fool, you know, but you see this guy is still hurt. Now let's see if he follows. No, he doesn't. Okay, so this is really cheesy, but you can try this, which is to just continue to pepper this guy, and then if normally what you do here is you walk back to bring 2 enemies to the next screen, so you don't have to fight the entire pod of 4. Well, there were 5, but we killed 1. And that tactic will work most of the time. For this particular quest, I believe these enemies are just like, they do not want to leave their camp, so you can't split them as easily. That being said, if that's the AI that they're going to follow, then we can exploit that and just reload. They will eventually start walking back to their base, and then we can just stand here and fire at them to try to take them down one at a time. I'm just going to go. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen every time, but here we go. I'm not good at shooting is part of the problem, so it's going to be hard to hit them every single time. Like right now, for example. Okay. That was bad. But even right there, like, he was adjacent to us and he did not follow us. So that tells you something about their behavior. Okay, 1 down. Whatever, I can't hit very well. I'm not the most accurate with this crossbow. How many bolts do we have left? 3? Yeah. So this is going to be tough. But it's okay. And I'm going to war cry. And I'm going to just fight. I believe that we can kill this guy before he becomes a problem. We did. This guy's confused because of our war cry. So we can fight this guy. I'll dismember him. I saved my dismember for this particular fight. And now everybody's dead. And the only guy that's left is the goon, who's kind of the ringleader. But all of these guys are bad. So we'll just wait for this guy to, come up. He'll get here eventually. There we go. And now I've got I walked away so I can get my cooldowns back. And he's gone. So we killed them all. Let's get our bolts back. We can just do so much damage with this build. And we're 3rd level. We got the better armor. You could see they basically weren't hurting us at all, even when they did hit us. They hit us. We're full. Like, we took almost no damage. That was very easy for us. We thinned them out using range as much as we could. And now let's return here. Okay, barrel, blah, blah, blah. Check all of their stuff. Excellent. All right, so they have a dog pelt, which is gross, but we could sell these. This is not worth it. I'm going to go here and use this. We're going to roast these shrooms. We're going to throw on this and the stick and just make ourselves a meat skewer. Sorry. Mushroom salad would be what we can make. Yeah, I need a piece of meat. One more vegetable would do it. Let's see if they have anything inside. So we got to go in the house and get this note and then read the note, and then you get some experience, and this is the evidence you need to confront Odar with. This is a pain item, the sponge. You could sell the horseshoe. It's locked, but we have a crowbar. We pick it, and look at that. There's a bunch of money. This is a gold tooth. You could put it in your coin purse. We could sell the oil. The shoes are not worth taking. You can actually even rest here, I suppose, if you really want, but I'm not going to hang around. And then we're hungry, so let's go ahead and eat the thing that's going to spoil the fastest, which is apparently that. Excellent. So, here's some hemp. So what we did was we got a pelt. And if you go to bedroll, you can see all you need is rope, pelt, and straw or hay. So We just need some rope, or another piece of hemp would do it. We did it. Okay, so here's 2 hemp. So we're going to go hemp, make rope. Oh, that's right. We still got to buy the darn recipe. All right, well, that's a good reminder that we need to buy that recipe. We have rope in our chest at home, too. The reason we're going to do that is because we can make a bedroll, and the first time you make a bedroll, you get a nice experience boost. It's 50 or 100, if memory serves. All right, and we're just going to walk around here, and we are going to go back to tell them the good news. The goons are dead. And I'm actually just going to go back over this way. And let's go all the way here. Talk to my man. The brigands are dead. He's like, great, but now you got to go talk to Odar. He gives you this giant barrel, which is really hard to pick up. So what we want to do is sort our inventory accordingly. So let's see if we can figure out a way around this. You do not... well, yeah, you need a note. Let's see. It's really hard to pick this up. We're going to do our very best. We need, okay. That doesn't do it either. Okay. Now we're getting there. Drop the sponge. Pick up the beer. This sells for a lot. Now we're going to get ourselves back to the town. All right, Odar, we're coming for you. We know what you did. We all know what you did. Yeah, alright, fine. I got no room. Alright, so, first things first. Let's see if anybody wants this booze. And you know who does? Everybody. But sell it to the innkeeper. Let's see if he's got the scratch. You know the innkeeper's got booze a-flowing. Guy needs it. So he'll buy it for $3.31, and... beer is 15% up, and he likes barrels of beer. So, boom, there's a bunch of money for us. Excellent. Now, we do need a rope, and we need... Let's go buy the recipe for this rope. And we need some straw, but we can do that. I'm going to sell this pelt to him as well. Oh, it's the end of the day. All right. So we're going to have to wait because we won't be able to interact with anybody. Odar doesn't want to talk. Let's get a room. What a jerk. He won't let me accuse him of lying in the inn. Fine. Let's sleep till 7. Looks like I'm thirsty, but we got a nice vigor bonus there. Alright. We'll buy our own food and cook it in a moment. Let's see how hungry we are. 24%. Okay, great. So let's see which is going to spoil this. Eat that. Eat that. And perfect. These are okay. Alright. So we need to let everybody get to their place of business. And I'm going to go down here and buy the rope recipe. Here's my man. Hey, you got anything for sale? Give me this recipe. Rope. Great. Alright. And I will read it. I'm going to craft. Dink, dink, rope. Excellent. So we get 5 experience for rope. Not a ton, but enough. Then, we're just going to quickly drink. Fill up our bear water skin and go over here. You will see that there's just straw lying on the ground. We can pick it up. And now I'm going to go to crafting. And with this dog pelt, rope, and straw, I should be able to make a bedroll. I can. I'm going to craft it, put it over here, and we get 100 experience for the first time you craft it, which is great. I mean, that's a huge amount of experience. We could even sell the bedroll, which I probably will do. This guy want to buy it? Yeah, he'll pay us 25. It's fine. It's actually gone down in value a little bit, but it's so huge. I don't need it. It's more useful later. You could save it if you want. I'm just going to sell it. Now I'm going to go tell this guy he's a jerk. Right to his face. Well, about the brewery. You thought you could pull a fast one on me, huh? I know there were no brigands. Let me put it this way. So he's like, all right, don't tell anybody. How much do you want? You could take money, but I want him to leave the brewery alone. And he is upset about it. So you'll see that we took a little hit here, minus 600. And all of these dialogue choices are bad, but we still stay in the indifference range, and we'll be able to work that off no problem. And now, you know, we could go to Bryn and work on getting ourselves the caravan, which is a great idea, but I'm going to see about doing some easy contracts. So he has 2. Let's do Fate of the Scouting Party, and what should I expect? Where's the location? And who's in charge? He'll give us 380 crowns. I'll say good enough because I want my rep to get back, and I'll accept it. All right. So we have a new contract that we're going to do. And now it's time to prepare. So remember, what do we do to prepare for a contract? We make sure we have enough food. We make sure all our stuff is repaired. So I'm going to talk. I need this. There you go. Excellent. I'm buying a bunch. There. Please fix my stuff. Oh yeah, fix my crowbar. Okay, great. Alright, so we fill up our water skin already. We have a vigor bonus. We need to go, for this quest, we are going all the way up here. It's like unfortunately, as far as possible. But we will get to go through the roadside tower to get some experience that way. Which is nice. Let's cook. I only have one bowl, so I'm going to go here and I'm going to buy a plate. Make sure I have enough space to store all this. So let's go ahead and do a mushroom salad. Mushroom, vegetable, and vegetable. There it is. And we'll just Merge that with the plate. We can also make vegetable salad, tomato, beet, carrot, beet, garlic, leek, onion, leek, like this. I'm actually out. I need some more. Hit me. Great. Now, I could honestly just buy a tomato, beet, or carrot and one more vegetable, make another, and be ready to go. Tomato, potato, sweet. All right. We even have some extra garlic just floating around. And, will you buy my horseshoe? No. He hates the horseshoe. Fine. Alright. I'm going to go up to the bed. And I'm going to go to this chest. And I'm going to just drop in, I'm going to merge my healing salves together. They can hold 3 charges. I'll take another one out. I'm going to put in this note, this schematic, and I'm going to go to the bed, and I'm going to just rest for 0 hours, and it will save the game. Sweet. So now we're ready to go do a big contract, and get some cash, and just kind of continue working up our gear before we go over to Bryn. I like to kind of maybe get to 4th level. We're almost there. Let's talk to my man here. And we could sell this oil to him. And then J-Bar should buy the horseshoe. He will. Great. Alright, everybody. I hope you're still finding this series to be useful and fun. I want to say thank you so much for watching. I'll check you next time. Take care.